So it's getting towards the end of February 2023, which means I'm a little under a month away from my 3-year marker. And I don't know, it's kind of terrifying in a lot of ways. But I feel like I have been doing quite a lot better for the last maybe month. And I think we're always very reluctant to talk about improvement or what might be improvement. And I think maybe that's part of the problem. You know, long COVID is so up and down. You can have a good day and then a bad day and then a good week and a bad week. So having had a good couple of weeks, you know, looking at the last couple of years, well, it's just a good couple of weeks, isn't it? What does that mean in the grand scheme of things? You know, next week could be terrible. So I think it's very difficult to say I've been doing better, because I feel like I'm almost setting myself up for, well, the inevitable, where next week I might not be doing so well. And then I think, you know, that can be quite difficult, because then, you know, you almost, you can kind of cause it to happen, almost. Anyway, I do feel like I'm doing better. I feel like I've maybe kind of shifted up a level. I'm able to do a bit more physically, and I feel like I'm able to maybe push myself a little bit in a way that I haven't been able to before. And you know, I think I'm still trying to be very careful and make sure that I do it on the days where I feel able to, and not do anything on the days where I don't feel able to. And even within those days, like this morning, I was going to come out a bit earlier and I just didn't feel like it. And I waited an hour and my body was like, right, yes, now we're ready. So I thought, okay, right. So, you know, yes, I am doing better, but I still need to listen to my body a lot. And be really careful not to set myself back by doing too much or the wrong things, or too much of the wrong things at the wrong time. But I do feel like I've had to worry less about doing too much, which I think is a good sign. I think that's really positive. And I think it's also quite noticeable that since I kind of de-stressed a little bit more, that I have been feeling quite a lot better. So I think, right, okay, so there was stress that I didn't really realise was there, that was causing me quite a lot of problems. So that has definitely helped. But, you know, I guess that's then opened up a whole other can of worms, in that, well, I can't de-stress everything in my life forever. I need to be able to deal with stress. So that's something that I still need to work on. But the fact that I am doing better physically is wonderful. And yeah, I do feel kind of nervous saying that, but I'm trying not to. And I think another reason I feel kind of nervous saying that is because people who don't understand, so, you know, friends, maybe family who don't quite get it, you say you've had a good couple of weeks, for example, and people will say, oh, that's great, you're better. And it's not like that at all. I feel like I'm getting there. I really do. But I'm not there yet. And that's quite difficult to understand for someone who hasn't lived through it, I guess. So, yeah, things are improving, I think, which is great. So I think, yeah, you know, there's hope out there, you know, for people. You know, I've found it when I'm on some of my worst points, it's really hard to believe that you will get better or that things will improve. And I think we have to keep believing, and I am doing better. So we'll get there eventually.